I want to try to explain to y'all, like, this is exactly how it feels like when I'm driving. If I want to change gears, I'm barely even tapping on the clutch pedal. I might be exaggerating, but maybe about a quarter of an inch is how much I'm pressing the clutch pedal, and I'm able to change gears. So that's how freaking tight the clutch pedal is right now. Like, there's no slack, no play at all, really. But yeah, definitely a mechanical issue. Sensor issue as well, because that plastic piece broke for the clutch pedal stopper or the clutch switch sensor. Hey, almost home. You know what that means. Lude's gonna be down, and I'm gonna have to fix the Civic so I can get to work tomorrow. Like an idiot, I forgot. If I need to fix the Civic, I need to park it in the garage, not the Lude. You. I love cars, but I kind of hate having to work on it. I hate when it becomes an inconvenience, you know, like, I'm trying to chill, but if it's not the Prelude, it's the Civic. Well, actually, in this case, if it's not the Civic, it's the Prelude. Okay, so there's a couple things going on with the Civic. If you remember, I just put everything together so I could get the Civic started and get it out of the garage. Well, since the Lude needs a new clutch master cylinder, I'm gonna have to make the Civic reliable, or, you know, dailyable. So there's a couple things. I'm missing this hose clamp for the radiator hose. Gotta install the intake. That's missing. Gotta fill in the coolant. There's definitely not enough coolant in the engine. Oh, and I'm missing the condenser. I do have the AC hoses in a bag to prevent any humidity, but I don't know if that's really helping or not. But I guess I'll go ahead and install my condenser just to keep the system sealed. This fender, I need to drill the holes so I can mount it. Actually, there's nothing to mount it to. There's no freaking bar right here. Oh, that's super sketchy. I guess I could drill some holes and just like zip tie it to something. Oh, and also, since I'm missing that piece right there, I can't use the stick to hold up my freaking hood. So I'm over here holding it up with my head. Yeah. Oh man, this bracket's not even installed either for the bumper. There's no bracket at all, because I filled in the holes right here on this fender and I need to cut it out. But what had happened was my Dremel died on me. I need to get a new one, and right now I'm broke. I get paid tomorrow, so I'll probably buy a new Dremel tomorrow, depending on what my funds are looking like. Oh yeah, and the last thing, I got no gasoline. Always something going on with the cars. Oh, motor? Bruh, I really want to tear this down and clean it up, but I want to dedicate some time for that so I can record and let you guys check it out, man. I'm pretty sure y'all want to see the process of, I don't know, just taking this motor apart and cleaning it up. Cause yo, like I said, my H22 motor in the Prelude, it looked just like this when I pulled it out. I was like, wow, this thing looks pretty nasty, and surprisingly it came out really clean. So I'm expecting this to look really nice after I get done with it. Well, you know, just cleaning it up for now. But shoot, let's go and knock this out, man. I need to get the Civic done so I could have a ride to work tomorrow. Yeah. So close. Man, talk about fitment. Oh, I might have to switch from the skunk too, just because of the hose. Alright guys, I think the Civic is ready. I went over everything. Intake's on, radiator hose is fixed, condenser's on. Took out the headlights because they weren't even plugged in. Plugged in my, what's it called? Horn? Yeah. And I think we're gooch. All we gotta do is fill up the radiator fluid or coolant, but we can do that while the car is running. That sputtering noise is the sound of a dead battery. Or it's too weak. Luckily we got this. Really good investment. Get yourself a jumper box. This one's extra heavy and bigger because it also inflates air. I really don't even use that at all, but there's been a time or two where it did come in handy, so yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Alright, chill. You don't want to put on the negative terminal of the battery because there's a risk of fire or something. I don't know. Just don't do that. It works, but just don't do it. Yeah, we can't have this. Oh, that's terrible. You know what they say? It ain't a Honda without zip ties. Yeah. Well, the thermostat hasn't opened, but yo, check this out. No gas. Yo, this is so sketchy. Like, I really don't want to leave the car on because I might run out of gas. I'm thinking of just waiting till tomorrow, hit the gas station, and just keep checking my coolant because I think it has a fair amount, and a small bubble or two ain't gonna destroy the motor, you know. I'll just have to keep an eye on my temperature gauge. Yo, I couldn't get the Civic running right last night, so this is my last shot. It's 6:27 in the morning. I'm over here just grabbing a relay. It's a fan control relay. Okay, I just made it back home, and it goes right here. Oh, I don't hear it coming on. Oh man, it's not on. Dang, I was really sure that would be it. I'm not sure what's next. Guys, you don't know how relieved I am. I just heard the AC fan just kick on. It's really weird. Usually you can just turn it on manually by pushing the AC button, but for whatever reason, that doesn't work. I've been letting the Civic heat cycle, and it kicked on finally. I was like, yes! I checked the hoses. Top one's hot. The bottom one's hot. Ooh. Yeah. So I think the Civic is good, man. It pretty much just came down to letting the car eat. These K-series are so weird, man. On the Prelude, it's really easy to burp the system, but on the K-series, man, it's, I don't know, bro. It's just really difficult, and it's super hard to reach the bottom radiator hose. Woo! Yo guys, I know it was really hard to follow what was going on in the last portion of the video. I was just so stressed out that it was hard to record what was going on because my Prelude wasn't running, and then I was trying to get my Civic to run as well, and I couldn't get it to run in time for me to go to work the next day. So I went into work late because I had to take my girlfriend to work and borrow the truck, and I was just so relieved that I finally got the Civic running. So oh man, you guys don't know how stressful it is. I don't know, maybe I do. Because I mean, I have 2 cars, which are project cars, and I've never been in a situation where both cars were down at the same time. And thankfully, we had the truck, so, you know, I was able to get to work, but it just wasn't a good day. Oh, and one more thing I want to throw out there. Usually, when you turn on your AC system, both your condenser and radiator fan will kick on, right? For some reason, that wasn't working on the Civic. But now that I think about it, I think it's because I didn't have any Freon in my system. So there was no pressure in the AC system for the compressor to kick on, which would in turn tell the condenser fan to kick on. Does that make sense? So yeah, I was pretty much just overthinking everything, man. All I had to do was just let the engine run, burp the system, and that was that. But yo, now I know that there's a technique to burping the K motor, and yeah, it shouldn't be an issue next time. Alright guys, thanks for dropping by. See you on the next one. Yeah!